Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is another kiln opening video. This was taken on January 1 of 2024. So I started the year 2024 by opening the kiln. So I'm just going to share with you the combinations that's in this kiln. Since my online shop is empty, I need to glaze mugs with the stable combinations that I've been doing, which I know that I am going to get a good result. And to make the glazing a little bit faster, I did like 8 to 10 mugs per combination. So this is just going to be a very few combinations and also a few experiments when it comes to the spectrum glaze. I also have some gnomes used as fillers for the kiln. So those tiny little spots that I have wherein a full mug doesn't fit, I put gnomes or any other trinket dishes. I'm sorry, but I don't know what colors were used. I just know that they were stroke and coat. It was my husband who glazed them, so I have no idea what he used. So this is a berry bowl coated with 3 coats of snow at the very bottom, and then the 1/4 of the bowl from the bottom. 3 coats of snow, and then from the snow up to the rim, including the inside, is 3 coats of sangria. That is a spectrum glaze. And then I coated the sangria with 1 coat of soft white. I mean, I like the outcome, except that I have those tiny little pinholes on the inside. I don't know if this can be refired. I might try to refire it, but I'm afraid it's gonna drip on the outside of the bowl. Maybe next time I'm gonna try maybe 2 thin coats of sangria and maybe just a band of soft white. I mean, I already have these glazes, so I might as well continue testing and see if I can come up with a combination that works for my firing. Okay, so this is 1/4 from the bottom is snow, and then from the top, including the inside, is 3 coats of autumn purple. And then I covered the autumn purple with 1 thin coat of soft white from Spectrum Glazes. And this is what happened. It's so thick. I like the result, but again, the glazes are so thick, so I have to modify the number of coats that I am going to apply for that. Maybe I am going to try 2 coats and maybe just a band of soft white. Or I should just apply a plain autumn purple without the soft white. Okay, I got another failed one, which I really don't think it can be saved. Look how thick the glaze is that reach the bottom. Again, this is another Spectrum glaze. And I even use, you can see where my snow stopped. So from the bottom up to here, almost half of the mug, I did 3 coats of snow. And then inside and the outside of the mug, I did 3 coats of sangria and then covered it again with soft white. But again, look how it ran. Maybe if I'm firing at 5 or 5.5, then it should have been fine. But I'm firing at hot cone 6, so this is how the spectrum glazes. So another fail. I like the combination though. I think I just need to figure out on how many coats, because I like that light pink, almost reddish, and then covered it with the soft white. I didn't even put them thick. 3 thin coats of spectrum and another thin coat of soft white. I used 3 coats of honey flux as my liner for the inside of the mug, and then at the bottom, like 2 inches from the bottom, I did 3 coats of snow. So there's 3 coats of snow, and from the snow up to the rim of the mug, that is 3 coats of honey flux. And then I covered the honey flux from the rim up to like over here. I did 2 coats of lavender mist, like for the top half. And then the remaining honey flux up to the snow, I covered it with 3 coats of autumn purple from Spectrum Glaze. So Spectrum Glaze and then being layered with honey flux underneath it, well, I guess it also runs so much, but it's not that enough that it's going to ruin the mug by reaching out the bottom. I didn't get the color combination between the lavender mist and the honey flux that I usually get. Failed experiments. Well, this is not a fail, this is a failed one. Finally glazed some soup mugs. Only did 2, with the usual combination of 3 coats of iron luster for both inside and outside, and then layered it with 3 coats of oatmeal on top of the iron luster. So 4 coats of Blue Lagoon on the inside and up to 1/4 from the bottom. So that is 4 coats also on the outside. That is just 1/4 of the mug. And then I covered from the rim up to where the Blue Lagoon stopped, I covered it with 3 coats of Sky. Those are celadons from AMACO. And then I just put an alternating band of Emerald Falls and then Blue Lagoon, Emerald Falls, Blue Lagoon, until I reach where the bottom is. So look at the waves that it creates. But when I'm applying the coats, I'm not putting my coats just like straight. I'm applying them like wavy to create a pattern. All right. Okay, this is just 2 coats of winter wood on the outside, and on from the rim up to here is just 1 thick coat of the light flux. So all MAYCO glazes for the outside, and for the inside I use the 3 coats of honey flux from AMACO. Okay, this is just another MAYCO combination. This is just my cenote, and then light flux and then dark flux. So cenote as my base, 2 coats. I did light flux on the rim and then followed by the dark flux. And then the inside, that is just 3 coats of Norse blue. Smoky Merlot in the inside, and then on the outside is 3 coats of obsidian. 3 coats is up to here only, but for the other half, that is only 2 coats. And then 3 coats of Smoky Merlot, 4 coats of seaweed, and then 3 coats of indigo float. That's the blue one. Okay, this one is the 3 coats of honey flux on the inside, and then 3 coats of honey flux on the outside. And then on the rim, I did 3 coats of Smoky Merlot, and then 3 coats of Chun Plum, and then I did 2 coats of Smoky Merlot below the Chun Plum. So this blue, I think I showed this one on my last video. So this on the inside, that is 3 coats of indigo float, both inside and then outside. But on the outside, I layered it with 3 coats of oatmeal. However, I was doing the oatmeal very thinly. And for the first coat, I covered it from rim up to the bottom of the mug. But on the second, it was staggered. Like the second coat is only up to here, and then the third coat is up to the half of the mug. So indigo float and oatmeal, that's what you get. That's it for this kiln opening video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next one.